recording?
Yep. I think.
And you can take still pictures out of that anytime you want, I think. I mean, mine does that. Where you can just, edit and you can take pictures out of that. So,
all right.
Oops, hold on. Let me do this. Get it all ready. You just tell me when you are ready. And you can edit all this out if you want.
Yeah, I will. Go ahead. Stop it.
John.
I said go ahead.
Oh, just get rid of all of it. I'll watch you. Hold on. Hold on. Don't do anything yet. Okay, it's on 0.
So, I'm just going to go.
Okay.
Like that. Good evening. What's up? You're listening to Bustin' Nuts with B and Max. I am your host, B. And across from me, as always, my brother and co-host, Max.
Come get some.
Just wanna...
What the fuck are you laughing about already? We ain't even motherfucking started and you're laughing already.
Well, I was reading I was reading the news article, and just thinking about it cracked me up. But we'll get into that news article later. I definitely want to talk about it.
All right.
But yeah, thanks a lot for joining us, everybody. Check us out, Facebook, Bustin' Nuts with B and Max. You can check us out on Instagram as well. That's Bustin' Nuts with B and Max. We do have Twitter. I actually have made 2 Twitter posts already.
You've been extremely busy.
I've posted pictures, and I've just been doing all kinds of stuff with it.
Well, I don't want to be a cranky old man, but, B keeps up with a lot of that, because I don't. So, not that I'm not a social media. I used to be on Facebook. It's just a privacy issue to me.
Right.
And I don't want people to know what the hell I'm doing. If I want them to know, I'll let them know.
Right.
So,
and that's totally fine.
Well, the important people in my life, they know what I'm doing. That's all that makes any difference.
Right. But I do want to get, we did get a couple of emails. So, finally. So, I want to read those off, if you don't care.
No, I don't. No.
Okay.
Wait, are they all negative?
I wouldn't say whether they were or they wasn't. I'm just going to read
it. It doesn't matter. Email's email. We know we're going to get negative ones anyway.
Okay, well, the first one comes from a female, actually. Casey from Virginia. Hey, Casey.
What's up?
It basically reads, I love listening to your podcast on SoundCloud. I want to hear more from you guys. Is there any way you all can do the show more than once a week? Both of you are sexy.
Well, first off, thanks for the compliment. I'm old, but that's fantastic. But doing it more than once a week for us, unless we hit the lottery, it's kind of tough for us. I mean, family life, work.
Yeah, we do have full-time jobs outside of the show.
Even doing this, I mean, I got to drive 30 miles just one way to get here.
Right.
I mean, I live out in BF, so, I mean, for me to come out, I mean, it's nice to, hang out and do the show, and it's fun. But as of doing it more than once a week that's a task at the moment, and that's a task for both of us.
Right.
Really, I mean, we might end up doing, in time we need to talk about it, is do a double show, and maybe take a week off, and then do another double show, take a week off. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That way we could have our time with our family on the weekends, because we don't get that much time with them anyway.
Right.
So that'd be something we could consider. But thanks for the compliment, though. I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't consider myself...
I'm glad it wasn't a dude that was saying that to us.
If it was, I don't think I would have read it. I probably would have just passed on it. But
Oh,
okay.
you wouldn't.
Well, I guess even from guys, fuck it, you know.
Yeah, it's positive's positive. I guess.
Positive's positive. Okay, but the second email comes from Sharon in Kentucky, which is just right across the bridge.
That ain't far.
So it says, B, not sure if anyone has pointed this out to you, but it looks like you have a bloody Kotex pad on your head. Just saying. Well,
and I'm gonna. I wouldn't say it's that red. It's not that kind of red, but it does look a little odd. I mean, I'm just not used to you. Still not used to you having hair. That's the thing.
Well, first of all, I can't see where somebody would be able to say that just off of our logo picture anyway.
Well, you posted some pictures, and you know, it's so weird for me to see you with hair anyway. Period. It's just, it's been so long since I've seen you with hair. I mean, since you were a kid.
Yeah, and even with this little strip, I think it's longer than you've ever seen.
Oh yeah, anyway. Since you were like a little kid.
Yeah.
I mean, when you were shitting your pants, you know, and I know you still do that now, but I'm talking about when you were.
Hey, I haven't shit my pants since I was 35, 36.
Hey, shit happens. That's what that's for.
Especially when you party naked.
Yeah.
All right, but I'll go ahead and read the third email. It comes from Charles in Florida.
Ah, shit.
Which, Florida, you know. Anyway, okay, it says, Max, why do you say, come get some at the beginning of the show? And is that the sound of a gun? If so, it doesn't scare me.
Let me tell you something, bitch. Okay, this is a real gun. It is a 9mm. Okay, it's not loaded for all you freaks. Okay, it's not loaded. It is a Turkish combat military weapon. I got a good deal on it. It's a good carry weapon. I've got a few, but this is one that I like. And if it doesn't scare you, that's fantastic. I don't want it to scare you. It's for me. It's for my protection.
Right.
And so if you know, just like the door lock on your house, it's really, you know, everybody locks their doors nowadays. I remember when we were kids, we used to, you know, sleep on the floor with the front door open. You know, you can't really. I mean, you could still. I could do that. You know, from where I live.
Right.
I would feel okay with it. But, you know, the locked door is if somebody owns a weapon, and legally, I'm going to put that in there. But if you own a weapon legally to protect your home and your family, the lock on the door is not for the family. It is for the person that is breaking in your house.
Right.
So if they break in your house, they're taking their life in their own hands, and the gun is protection. That's all it is. It's not like I whip it out, I conceal it. You know, not too many people know that I even have it on me.
Right.
It's a protection gate, and you know, and if you don't like it, leave the country. So.
Or don't listen.
Yeah, or don't listen. Yeah, you can do that too. And if it doesn't scare you, that's fantastic. That means you're probably a gun owner too. So don't ask stupid ass questions.
And if I may say so, Mr. Charles out of Florida, you're a douche. Okay. So, the last...
A bloody douche.
Yeah, exactly. I douche on my...
A douchebag.
The last email I'm going to read comes from Alice in Washington.
Wait. Washington State?
It just said Washington.
Okay.
So I'm assuming Washington State, because if they would have put
this is liable to be a pretty good question then, or a pretty good thing, because you know they're pretty liberal in Washington. So this is liable to be.
Could be, but it says awesome show. Wait a minute, hold on. Yeah, it says awesome show so far, guys. Your logo picture looks great, and both of you are hot as hell. Which.
Okay, now wait. First off, did they give you the age of these women? I mean, are they like 70 and shit? Like, are they blind or legally blind or?
No age and no pictures of anybody.
Well, that's probably not a bad thing. But I mean, if it's elderly women, hey, thanks, baby. You know, if it's young women, your ass is probably fucking blind because now the video, he's got the video on. Hey, say hey, peace out. So now you can see. Then they'll go, well, you know what? I think I'm going to change my mind on that question real quick.
And you know what? If they do, so be it.
Yeah, who cares?
But the last part of the email is what got me. And it says, would you guys ever consider a threesome? Love you. Well, I know Max. We're both married, obviously.
Very dedicated married. I've been married 21 years in July.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty dedicated.
Myself, it'll be 12 years in June. But I like to play.
Mm-mm.
So
I don't play. So I'm pretty old fashioned. You might want to call me. I don't know. I mean, we get along so good. I mean, it's just you've met my wife. You know how she is. So it's, we like bread and butter. I mean, it's just why start new when like Al Bundy would say, why go out and get milk when you got a cow at home? I mean, it's just the same thing. I'm just saying, it's not saying my wife's a cow. I'm just saying, don't go get something that you've got great at home. I mean, that's just me. I mean, and it might be my age. I don't know. But, I mean, there's just not, everything's changed now. And I'm just old-fashioned, I guess.
It is. And, of course, me being younger and better looking,
And a blind man.
I tend to, venture a little bit off, I guess, sometimes, which,
whoa, that was a pretty good one.
I'm okay with that. Everything's good with that. So.
That's his life. What he wants to do with his life is cool by me. I mean, he's still my brother. I still love him regardless. Even if he was fucking dudes in the ass, I don't think he would do that.
Never, ever.
What about
do that.
If this chick had a dong?
Then it would be a no.
What about she had a dong and a vagina?
No.
It's the dong thing, isn't it?
It's the dong thing. Just seeing the dong would just throw me off.
Shoot.
But yeah. So appreciate the email, guys. Keep them coming.
Yep.
I'm just gonna, if you hear that, I'm done with the email.
Yeah.
So how's your weekend been so far, brother?
Dude, I've been busy. I had a big giant tree fall down in my yard. And come to find out, the damn raccoon had a nest in my tree. And so when I sawed it down, of course, the babies were all screaming and hollering and shit. And I didn't know what it was until I walked up and saw it. And I almost reached my hand down in there. Of course, I had my weapon on me. I always got it on me because I live out there and you just never know. But anyway, I was going to reach down there and I said, you know what, I better, because this tree's big.
Right.
So I said, I'm going to get the spotlight and I'm going to look down inside the tree to make sure that nothing's there, because I saw blood coming out the other side of the tree.
Now this was before you cut it down, correct? Or after you cut it down?
No, it's after I cut it down.
Okay.
I mean, it was already fallen, it split, but it had like what you want to call kickstands.
Right.
A tree limb sticking in the ground,
Right.
so the big part of it was still up in the air. So the raccoon nest was in the big part. So when I pulled it down, me and my wife pulled that down with the chain in the truck, and we got it down, and I heard weird noises coming from and at first I thought it was birds or something like that, so it wasn't a big deal. And I said, no, that's not birds. So I looked down there and I seen a couple of baby raccoons. They didn't even have their eyes open. I went, shit. And of course, my wife started bawling. Oh my God, it killed some raccoons.
Right.
I was like, all right, well, we're going to have to take care of raccoons. She goes, I really don't want to take care of them. I can get rid of them now. And she said, no, don't do that. So I said, let me get spotlight. So I got spotlight, looked. Mama was literally, I don't know, maybe 2.5, 3 feet away from the babies. If I would have stuck my hand in there and grabbed one of those babies,
right.
she would have tore my ass up. So, my wife got some food, like human food, because raccoons fucking eat everything, burnt hair and chutney. You ever seen that commercial?
Mm-hmm.
That is like one of the best things ever. But anyway, so I let them be, and I sawed up a little bit more yesterday, and my chainsaw took a shit, but I didn't see her, and the food is gone, but there's all kinds of animals out there, so I don't really know. I'll give it a little bit longer before I saw the big part up.
Right.
Because, it takes 6 weeks for them to leave their mom. So once they leave, they're gone.
Right.
That'll be fine. But I don't want to start sawing it up and freaking she come out and attack me and I have to shoot her and all that dumb shit. I don't want none of that to happen.
Right.
But
well,
what'd you do this weekend? I mean, of course, you only had one day before we do the show.
Right.
You didn't do shit, did you?
Fucking clean, dude. I mean,
that's a never-ending story, dude.
On the weekends, when I'm home, I try to spend as much time with family as possible. Get up in the morning, and I'm usually sorting through laundry. I try to let the wife sleep in as much as possible because I know she deals with a lot during the week. Of course, us working the night shift
screws everything up.
Yeah,
it really does. I don't like it, but do what you got to do for now. I mean,
Right,
I'm going
right.
to change it as time goes, but
Well, once we get noticed,
yeah, that might take forever.
once we get noticed, and you know, people catch on, and you know, see what we're doing, and enjoy what we're doing. You know, if something better comes along, then
It'll have to be something really good. I
Right.
mean, it's got to be something solid because of the company that we work for now. We don't pay for insurance. Got great insurance. We make pretty decent money.
Right.
I mean, it's not great, but in a couple more years, we'll really be making a lot of money. So I've
but
always,
it's just time away from family.
it is. I mean, but that's a job in general.
Right.
I mean, but a third shift even makes it worse because, you know, your body is so screwed up from doing third shift on the weekends, and you go back to first shift on the weekend, it fucks with your head.
Right.
So, but that's the way we do it. If you want to get anything done, you want to spend time with him, that's what you got to do.
Right. Well, I did manage to cut the grass, aside from doing housework inside. Went over to my parents' house. They live fairly close.
What's up, Pops? He probably ain't listened to shit yet, has he?
Hi, Daddy. No, he actually listened. I got him to listen to the podcast that we did last weekend
Oh, good.
with Billy.
How's he doing, by the way? Talk to him?
Billy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll message him on Facebook. He's doing really good. Which, by the way, please check out his website. His music is great. You guys will love it. Really good friend, awesome dude. Just check his shit out.
Billy McNichol.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's bmcnichol.com. And also,
Oh, you gonna tell him about next week? Next week's show?
well, I'll get
to that.
I'll get
I'm
to
just
it.
fucking rushing shit.
Damn,
ain't
slow
I?
down before you get a ticket.
Damn, let me drink this right here.
Yeah, while you drink that, I'm going to mention you guys need to, which, you know, we've already discussed talking about local events and local, you know, shows or just whatever local comes up. We like to talk about because we want to get people involved and be active in the community and all that good shit too. So I want to mention that Saturday, May the 5th. You guys need to check out a big yard sale.
Now, see, the good thing about this is you can see the video when he's trying to think, and you can see the video. The motherfucker closes his eyes and he's rubbing his head, going, "Okay, what the fuck was I just now talking about?"
Well, when you've had enough,
Not
of
enough.
these,
There's not enough.
but anyway, I definitely want I definitely want to give out the website. Okay.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And it's backporchtalking.com. It's basically a website where people can go on. They have, you know, antique type stuff. They have you know, furniture stuff. They have, I mean, just anything and everything under the sun. They have outdoor, you know, decorations.
Yeah, I've seen the website. They got a lot of stuff, and actually, we saw a lot of stuff in person when we were picking, you know, helping to move some stuff and getting this desk and all that stuff. And
Yes.
super nice people, country people. I mean, they've got tons of really cool stuff.
Yeah, they do. They do.
And she's actually got a website.
Yes, that's what I just. Are you sure you've had enough?
No, I haven't. I need it.
Okay.
See, I'm still not awake yet. I'm thinking chainsaw in my head, dude. I gotta
Okay.
get that shit running.
But
Go ahead.
people, check out backporchtalking.com.
Now, is talking like talking spelled talking, or is it spelled?
TALKIN, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
You can try them both. One way or another, it will come up.
Oh, you know what? I might have their card in my pocket. Seriously, didn't she give me a card last time we were there?
She may have. Check it out.
Let me check.
But yeah, they actually go around and do local events and fairs. And they put on a really good show. So anybody that's listening local can actually go check them out if they want. But again, it's backporchtalking.com.
I don't have a card.
Okay.
Sorry. I thought they did, but maybe they didn't.
But yeah, so, and they do have a yard sale coming up, which you can definitely find that on the website.
Is it just their yard sale, or is it like a community? I mean, I know they live out in BF too. I mean, their neighbors are not like right next door.
Right, correct. As far as I know, it's things that just
they sell.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Which is a lot of cool stuff. I mean, if you like antique stuff, and is it all antique stuff?
No.
Okay.
They have everything.
I mean, they got books. They got. I mean, you got pots and pans, antique pots and pans. I saw antique lights. And,
right.
You know, they got all kinds of stuff, dude.
Yeah, they pretty much have. You know, just check out the website. I mean, there's just a huge assortment of different things that you can.
Super nice people.
Yes, very super nice people. Yeah, so check them out, backporchtalking.com, and I definitely want to give them a shout out.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we don't have a problem doing
just
that.
to help out the local community.
Definitely. A lot of people are probably, I mean, I shouldn't say a lot, but a lot of people from Facebook that are your friend and stuff like that, they probably have heard of them already because she's on Facebook too. So.
Yeah, they do have Facebook, and they also
and they
have
do a lot of local shows too, don't they? I mean, like gatherings or whatever, they set up a booth. And stuff,
like the 4-H fair. Yeah, they put on a show for people, so definitely check them out. I've been to their website. I've checked out some of the things that they have. Matter of fact, while I'm just sitting here not doing anything, taking another drink.
You didn't take a drink, you lying son of a bitch. I got it on video. What the fuck you lying for? You see, we can't lie anymore like that. You got to tell the truth now.
Well, so it's actually backporchtalking.com.
Without a G and talking.
Yeah, TALKIN.
Yeah.
And they do have hot deals.
Well, let's see what some of the deals are. Look at the hot deals. Let's just see. Oh my God, it's a naked woman. It's not. Trust me, it's not.
They have 80% off.
Oh man, that's cool
stuff.
Shit.
I mean, they got picnic backpacks, silver butterfly, violet lily candle holders. They have outdoor furniture that you can actually sit in instead of farm rooster, iron garden statues.
Oh yeah.
Rustic wood, garden flower planters. All this stuff is 80% off. It gives you the price of what it was before, and then it gives you the price.
Yeah, I see that.
80% off.
That's it, and it's not junk. It looks like pretty nice shit, dude.
Right. So they got, clearance items. They've got, bear shit, birdhouse.
Bear. Wait, whoa. They got bear shit.
Well.
Oh, bear stuff.
Yeah, bear stuff. Rooster stuff, shelving, wedding.
Dude, they got everything.
Wedding stuff, just
squirrels, shelves, roosters, birdhouses, butterflies. Dude, they got everything. You got to check that site out. It's
titties,
pretty cool.
Ass.
No, they don't have that on. What the hell's wrong with you? No,
sorry about that.
They have got some pretty. Now, see, we've got a couple of those bears and shit that are in the tree. We've got a couple of those at the house.
Right.
I mean, I didn't get them from there, but
right.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I mean, it's decoration. Even if you live in the city, still some of that stuff's cool.
Right.
If you got a back porch.
So again, one more time, just check them out. Backporchtalking.com. You go on there, you save up to 80% every day, not just once a week or once a month, where they got sales on different websites. This is actually good one. This is actually 80% off every day.
That's a pretty good deal.
So
it's a pretty good deal.
Definitely check them out. I do want to get to a news story that
you told me about this earlier. And this is go ahead.
I mean, just reading it. I mean, when I first read it, I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Let me get to it here really quick. Come on. Okay. So,
wait a minute, that dude's 53 years old?
Yes.
That motherfucker looks like he's 70.
Well, there was a guy, and he lives in Texas, and his name is Gilberto Escamillo. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. I don't know.
It's close enough.
But he pled guilty not long ago for stealing more than $1.2 million in fajitas.
I don't know how that.
And he was sentenced to 50 years in prison.
50 years in prison for fucking fajitas?
Yeah. Now, the funny thing about it was
50 years.
He was working for a juvenile detention center in Florida. Okay. I used to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. So they would get food that would be delivered in trucks, right? Well, what this guy did was he was ordering extra food, fajitas, and nobody caught on that he was ordering extra food. So he was, anytime there was a delivery, he would go out and get the delivery, meet the person out there, and then he would put whatever the detention center needed for as far as stock wise,
for the week and shit.
Yeah, for the week, month, whatever. Yeah. And then he was putting the rest in his vehicle, and then he was selling them himself
for profit.
For profit.
So he was getting 100% profit.
He was getting 100% profit, but he was obviously, money fraud from the county.
50 years in prison for fajitas.
50 years in prison.
Dude, he is going to get ass fucked beyond belief.
But the whole time he's going to be in there,
he's going to be getting cornholed.
Cornholed.
Fajita hold.
He's going to be like, I got fajita. I give you fajita. So,
that tells you how stupid people. Here's the question: how much is enough? Money wise. The man got $1.2 million in stolen food. No telling how much money he made off of it. That's just what he stole.
Now, think about it. And I'm half lit, so my math is going to be off.
Half lit off 2 beers? Are you fucking kidding me? I know they're, what's that, 16s? Doesn't matter. Anyway, go ahead. See his break. Look, I want you to look at that camera up there. I want you to.
I haven't just had 2 beers. Okay, we've had 2 beers since the show.
All right.
Well, no, this is my first one since the show. But before the show, I had more than that. Okay.
Okay, but still.
What the fuck was I even saying?
I don't know. I forgot to. But here's the thing.
Oh yeah, I know. Okay. So, since I'm not really good with math, okay. However many he was stealing, you couldn't have got more than $2-3 for a damn fajita.
It depends. I don't know. I would think not. But if you think about it, okay, let's just say he ordered 500, okay, for the month, and he took half, 250.
Right.
Okay, so if you think
at $3 a pop, let's just say $3.
Dude, that's a ton of money. Here's the question,
but it's all profit for him.
100%. But here's the question: who else was in on it? Who else knew that he was getting free fajitas and they're fucking selling them and making, they're getting paid to sell the stolen fajitas? And that just sounds retarded.
Well, according to what the article said, that basically what had happened was they ended up running out of in other words, he didn't order enough specifically, I guess, for either the week or the month. Mm-hmm. And when he had to go back in to reorder it, then they noticed
started catching on.
Yeah, they some red flags.
And there again, that goes again with greed. Come on, dude. That just, it doesn't click in my head. For one, yeah, these are probably problem kids, and they're probably shitheads or whatever. You've been in there, you've done it, and so, but to take food out of their mouth basically and make profit out of it,
right,
is ridiculous.
Yeah,
it's stupid. Well, I hope you get ass fucked in prison. So, have fun with that, bitch. That's just crazy, dude. It's
you
nuts.
puta.
Yeah. You give me burrito aquí.
That's about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I definitely wanted to bring up that news article.
Yeah. North Korea is turning the tables.
Yes, they are.
That's good.
The North Korean leader, Mr.
He has no choice.
Kim Jong-un.
Little Rocket Man. So,
did you see his hair, by the way?
dude,
oh my God.
That is, dude. You showed me that video of his freaking entourage. People, if you have not seen that, you know how Trump has got, or the president, doesn't matter if it's Trump or whatever, their entourage is, armored vehicles.
Right.
You got CIA all around you, But you showed me that video. His entourage, it shows his car driving. Nice car, was it Mercedes or whatever it was?
It was a Mercedes.
Big stretch. And then it had, like 8 guys?
12
guys.
12 guys running
beside the car. You got to see that video. It is the most ridiculous, stupid ass shit I've ever seen in my life.
That's his motorcade. People, I mean,
I guess if one goes down, I guess they know somebody's shooting at him. I guess keep going, goddammit, we got one guy down over here.
Right.
So, but that is if you look up Kim Jong Un's motorcade and you'll see it.
Right. It was pretty funny.
That was funny. I will have to say.
But them just meeting the North Korean leader and South Korean leader meeting is just unprecedented.
It's huge. But here's the thing. They're talking about, the Korean War was never really ended. There was just a ceasefire. Okay, so the war was never really ended. So now that they're meeting, the war's basically ended. Which I'm going to have to give Kim Jong Un a little bit of credit for being smart about this, because South Korea is like the 12th richest nation in the world.
Well, he didn't have a choice.
No, he was getting strangleholded.
Yeah,
and perfect example. He needed to be strangleholded. You can't threaten countries, one of the most powerful countries in the world, with nuclear weapons.
Exactly.
We've always just phoned him money and said, "Oh, okay, here's a couple of $1 billion.
Right.
Shut up and quit making nuclear weapons. We won't watch what you're doing, but just don't make them, okay?"
Right.
And that's what happened. And that's what he was doing. He was testing the president. The president said, "You know what? F you. We will blow your ass clean out of the fucking water if you keep messing around."
Yeah.
So we started stranglehold him. Chinese would get in and backdoor give him shit, and then the president said, "Hey, you can't do that.
Yeah.
We'll sanction you too." Russia did it. We sanctioned them too. So now they're getting strangleholded because they're not having anything that's going out that they can make money off of.
Yeah.
So kudos to President Trump.
Yeah.
And it's all credit to him.
Yeah.
So it really is.
And now that they've actually shook hands, they went across both lines.
Mm-hmm.
They went across.
Well, Trump's
both lines.
supposed to meet him in May or June. I don't really know when it is, but I know it's soon.
Yeah.
And that'll be fantastic.
Yeah,
if he doesn't get whatever humanitarian award that is, I don't know what else to tell people.
Just from what they've done so far, is more than any other president
ever.
So
for the time that he's been in, dude, it's he's done tons more.
Yeah.
And just his short time. So, but we wouldn't get on the political thing, so let's skew off of that and get back into local.
But so far so good with everything when it comes to that.
Oh yeah, I'm happy with it.
Hopefully things get better.
And if North Korea acts up, we're gonna get some.
Yeah. But so
we got Derby coming up. I know we already kind of did a show on it, but it's really starting to gear up.
Yeah, and of course we got Derby pins at work, which they have different events that you can go to throughout the weekends leading up to Derby. Of course, Thunder just happened last weekend. I went to that. Max ended up watching it on TV.
Mm-hmm.
But
best seat in the house, man.
Oh no, man! You
gotta. You gotta go down and see it.
The heart thumping with the jets and the planes.
It's cool. You know what? It's funny because we were out doing yard work and shit, and those planes were circling right around my house, dude. So that tells you how wide of a range that they go, and literally it was like shaking my house and shit when these jets were flying around in circles, and they would come back around to where you guys were down by the river.
Yeah,
it was fantastic. It is really cool to go down there, but I'm getting to the point now where I don't want to mess with all the traffic and all the idiots.
Well, before long we'll end up broadcasting down there, I think.
Oh, I think eventually. We almost have to.
Right. So. But yeah, we got Derby coming up, and a lot of live bands, live shows. leading up to the Derby. You know, I haven't really done anything as far as research, as checking in on the bands.
There's so many of them, though, dude.
They are. But when you go down there,
let me change the subject a little bit. I was talking to somebody at work Friday. Their dad had tickets to the Derby itself.
Right.
Okay. Not the infield, because that's just a gigantic party. You really don't even see any horses. You see a lot of boobies.
Right.
And a lot of drunk people laying on the ground sleeping.
Right.
But he had pretty decent seats. They weren't fantastic. They weren't down there, like you can just go to the regular horse race and get right down there by the rail, right next to the finish line, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
These were, a few rows up. He got them, I think he had 5 tickets. I think that's what they said, 5 or 6 tickets. 5 tickets. It was 5 tickets. And he sold them. He got them, I think he got them for like $3,000. And that's still pretty expensive for 5 tickets.
But it's the Derby. So,
exactly. So
right.
they jack it up. Well, he sold them for $6,000. $6,000, dude. I mean, that should tell you that a lot of big money people go and watch these horses race.
Well, yeah.
I mean, it's a huge deal. I like to. You know what? We should probably look up what celebrities are going to be there. You ought to look it up right now.
Well,
do you know how to spell celebrity?
S.
No, it's not S, you motherfucking retard.
S-E-L. Bertie.
Yep, it's C, by the way, not S.
Let me see.
No. Did you put? Is that an E? No, C-E.
Yeah,
it's not calibrate.
What?
You got C-O, don't you? Oh, it's C-E.
Yeah,
okay.
I got C-E. Shoot.
Oh my God, you can actually type. And it just came up. Oh, but you got to put 2018, dude, because we don't want to care. We don't care about the other ones. Right, there it is.
Okay.
Let's just see who's going to be there, just for shits and giggles, because some people might want to know. Why in the hell would the fucking royal family fucking go to... Who's that dork?
I don't know.
Oh, that's a PGA championship, dude.
Yeah, but the royal family has been at the Derby before, I think. But look who it is, man. Is that the dude?
Who is it?
Is that the dude?
Who is it?
Oh my God!
I don't even know who that is. Who's the dude?
You ain't never seen The Big Lebowski?
Fuck if I know. Is that who it is?
Yeah, that's Jeff Bridges.
That's not Jeff Bridges, is it?
Yeah. Harry Connick Jr.
Yeah, he's
gonna
all right.
be there.
He's all right.
Billy Gilman.
Who the hell that is?
I have no idea. Oh man, is that Jack Nicholson? Jack Nicholson.
Oh, Jackie, huh?
He's been there before, I think.
Oh yeah.
Michael Jordan. He's usually there.
Yeah. Megyn Kelly's gonna be there, huh?
She's hot. But yeah, so...
And a lot of these people just show up. John Voight? Yeah, a lot of these people just show up at the spur of the moment shit. I just didn't know, who was on it. Muhammad Ali's not going to be there. What, they going to bring a picture of him?
No, they got a in memory of Muhammad Ali. So,
there's a bunch of them I like to go and just punch right in the fucking mouth when I see them.
Just to say you got to punch the celebrity.
Yeah, just because I punched him in the mouth.
So
dude, that dude looked like he had something stuck in his butt. That one right there.
This one?
Down one more. Yeah, look. That look like he's got something stuck in his butt.
And he is the Grammy award-winning DJ, A-Track.
So he's going to be there too, huh? You know what? And he's sad part. I mean, I wonder if he's going to be DJing something. If he is, dude, you know how much money he's going to make down there? You know how much they're going to pay him to do that?
Probably, I would imagine a lot if I had to guess.
Wow.
Let me see here.
Look at that fucking hat, dude. That is ridiculous.
The hat, she wouldn't be wearing it very long.
I mean, hell, that's a damn umbrella too.
Ooh.
There's Guy Fieri. He's cool as shit.
Guy Fieri.
Yeah. That's Giada. Yeah, I watch the cooking shows a lot.
There's Harry Connick again.
It was Jeff Bridges. I'll be damned. Yeah. It was.
The dude. Jerry Rice, which he's always. I think he's always there. Katie Couric. She's usually there.
Who the hell is Larry David?
Larry David.
Yes.
Let's see. Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, he's usually there.
I've been to Millionaires Row one time, dude. It's been a long time ago. Long time ago.
Look at this dude's fucking pants.
Motherfucker looks like chopsticks with fucking pants. What a dork.
Oh my goodness.
But I went one time, dude, and some of these people are cool, just like average Joes.
Right.
And some of them are, fucking dickheads. I mean, they just think that they're better than you because they got money.
Right.
But, most of them are pretty cool. I wonder if Kid Rock's going to be down there, dude.
I haven't heard anything about Kid Rock. Matter of fact, Kid Rock's been MIA for fucking ever, dude.
Well, I mean, he was kind of bitching there a little bit, about liberals, and shit like that. But he was running for mayor of Michigan.
Kid Rock was?
Yes, or he's thinking about it. He was for some kind of office. I mean, I don't care if you're Democrat, Republic. I don't give a rat's ass. Independent, I don't care. As long as you do the right thing for the country, that's what matters.
Yeah.
Don't give people free shit that don't deserve free shit. Work. This whole country is based off working your ass off to get what you want. Unfortunately, it sucks. Whoever came up with that 40 hours a week work week, to half-ass make a living needs to be punched in the mouth. But, I mean, that's what makes the country go around.
Well, we work 40 hours plus.
Yeah, just drive time. Fuck.
And,
it's not extremely hard work.
Most of the time,
10 hours a day, though.
It's paycheck.
Gorilla nipples. That's an inside joke, by the way. Just me and B know that one.
I'm not even gonna go there. I'm just not gonna go there. I can't go there, especially for people that are gonna watch and listen.
I wonder if she knows who we're talking about. I wonder. I'm sure she don't listen to the show, but if she did, I wonder if she would know who it was.
Well, no, we can't say that because I've done sent links and I've done sent shit to people.
Yeah, that's funny.
But the whole gorilla nipples, orangutan titties, whatever you want to call it.
Shit.
And
we talk to each other a lot when we're working. Yeah. We work in two different sections, so we don't see each other. But we talk on the phone.
And when we're not talking on the phone, this motherfucker's watching karate movies and shit. But our work is difficult. It's physically demanding. It's repetitive type shit. We're obviously in two different departments at our job, and we use the Bluetooth earphones where we can actually talk on the phone while we're working. But
and watch movies.
Well, yeah,
I can't. I do.
But yeah. So we'll just leave the inside joke an inside joke.
What's gonna be funny is if she ever goes up to you and goes, "The fuck you mean, gorilla nipple?" Question is, how are you gonna answer that?
I'm gonna say, "It wasn't you.
It's not you.
It's not you."
Whoever comes up and says that, it's not you. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. But I can there again. Shit. I can also say, well, I don't know. You're gonna have to show me.
Whoa! Stop. Back up. Do you really want to see that?
You know what? To be totally honest with you,
I would not.
I like titties. So,
but gorilla nipples. I mean, think about it, dude. Hairy, nasty, floppy gorilla titties.
just to see him, just to say that I seen him.
Then you'd puke. What's the big deal about wanting to see that?
And
That's like seeing a 90-year-old lady's titties.
And I could go to medical and go home.
Yeah, that's true too. You could. Yeah,
so
that's true.
And if they ask me what's wrong, obviously I'm not going to tell them I just looked at gorilla nipples. I'm just going to tell them I wasn't feeling good, and
shit.
we would just go from there. But yeah, so we'll just leave that inside joke. An inside joke.
I had to bring that up though. That was kind of funny.
And you know what? That's totally fine. It's definitely good for podcasts.
Oh, people that listen to work, peace out. What's up? I mean, I know there's a few people at work that listen to it. Mike, I'm gonna say, hey, what's up, Mike? He's cool as shit.
I'm glad you can do that because I don't really talk to.
Yeah.
I don't really talk to anybody.
I talk to
at work.
a few people at work. So.
I go in and I make sure that I get my shit done and I come the fuck home. I don't care what. I don't talk to people.
I got a pretty cool line, dude. I mean, I can't really complain. I mean, but he's not even on my line. He's on the other side of me.
Right.
He's a pretty cool dude, though. And there's a bunch of assholes there. There's a bunch of cool people there. I mean, but I don't really talk to a whole lot of people either, unless we're down for some reason or another. And that would be the only reason why I would do that.
Yeah, I don't.
That video's going to tell a whole lot about the way you think. You'll sit there and you'll go.
I leave work at work and
That's what you're supposed to do, really. I mean, but here's my factor on that. If you can't go to work and have some type of fun, it's work, dude. I mean, you got to have. I don't even want to call it interaction. I mean, you really don't have to talk. As long as me and you talk, a lot.
Right.
Probably a total of at least 3 to 4 hours a night.
Right.
And and we get to laughing and shit and talking about dumb shit, and it just makes the day go much better. Oh, that's just fucking sick. That is sick.
But yeah, I mean, outside of us talking on the phone for my entertainment is listening to other podcasts.
Yeah, I do a lot of that too.
Or
that'll have to be another show.
Music.
Oh, speaking of shows, who do we have next week? I mean, we totally diverted from all that shit.
Yeah, we are going to have another musician on that we're going to interview. His name is Brian Omer. He's actually a local musician here out of Louisville, Kentucky.
Do you know how long he's been playing here?
I don't just yet.
I've got a question. If he's a metal guy,
yes,
so he's hard rock.
Hard rock.
I know a guy that I grew up with. He's dead now, of course, but I bet he knows him. I bet you $100. I'm not going to say who it is until I talk to him.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you he knows who it is.
Yeah. Well, he was referred by Billy McNichol, who is also a singer musician.
You know what? I should have asked Billy that. I wonder if Billy would have known him. Huh. I should have asked. Maybe. I didn't even think about it because Billy lives in California.
Well, he knows a lot of people here, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
true.
he's but yeah, that's going to be next week's show.
We got some good ones coming up though too.
Yes, we do. We definitely have some good ones.
We got some good ones coming up.
And if you guys have any other input, as far as what you want to hear, what type of show you want us to do, I know, here coming up we're gonna have paranormal type shit.
Yeah, we'll get into that a little bit, but I mean, that's something that's reserved for. September and October. We'll really get deep into it then.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely.
But we've got Derby next weekend, so we're both we'll be a little hungover next weekend.
Probably so.
But you got to drink beer to get over the hangover.
Right.
So,
but
speaking of, do you need another one? I'm gonna have to get up and do it since we're on video. See, mine's back on. His is.
No, you can go ahead and do that. I know that with the weather changing. Summer's coming along. We're definitely going to be just with me and Max. We're definitely going to be doing some fishing and camping, different things like that. So there's going to be a lot of outdoor activities that we're going to be doing. We're going to try to get the families together and grandkids. Speaking for Max, but
yeah, fuck you.
We're gonna be trying to get everybody together and just do some outdoor type stuff. He's got the whole fire pit thing that he's doing at his house. So
which I'm not even close to being done with yet.
Well,
I mean, I'm close,
but you also got you're going to be putting up you're doing your fire pit, and then you've got you want to do a projector screen.
And that's for the kids and the grandkids and your
right.
kids and my grandkids. And
right.
My kids are grown, so
all that stuff outdoorsy. We're going to be talking, a lot about outdoor type stuff. With the whole fishing, camping, and even guns. Ammo, shooting guns. Hunting, anything to do with that.
Ooh, I got my license yesterday, by the way. Turkey.
Well, I'm going to have to get it because you want me to go with you.
It will be just under $50.
Ooh,
I know it sucks.
I may have to pimp myself out to get the money. But
I mean, that's hunting and fishing license. I mean, you get the combo.
Right.
And then turkey tag is $25. And then you got to get a bird habitat stamp.
Right.
But you can hunt all kinds of birds, though. I mean, not just turkey. You can hunt whatever bird season is in for that time.
Right. And when it comes to fishing, I know that, both my daughters and of course, my wife, they like fishing. So, probably over our break that we get, our shutdown that we get, we're gonna for those who are not familiar with the area, we go to a lake. It's called Patoka Lake. We'll probably end up getting a pontoon boat.
That'd be fun.
Taking it out and just doing a little bit of fishing.
Yeah, I mean,
family fishing
and eating.
Now wait a minute, because, and I'm not a pussy by no means.
Yes, he is.
But I get made fun of so much because for me it's a texture thing. Okay, I do not like to take the hook out of the fish because
that means I'm going to be a busy motherfucker.
Yeah, because touching the fish itself in my mind is like touching a fucking loogie, like a hock of a loogie with snot mixed into just the texture of it. It just makes me sick. It's not the fish itself. It's and people are like, oh, you're a little bitch because you don't like taking the fish. No, it has nothing to do with that. It's the texture of it. I do not like touching the fish itself because the texture of it just makes me want to gag. So,
well, thank goodness I don't have that problem because I'm pulling guts out of animals when I kill them.
Right.
By the way, I eat everything that I kill. I don't kill them, just leave them lay. So,
yeah. So
same with fish. We go fishing, we clean them, and we cook them.
Yeah.
So it's not like we.
And I can eat them just fine.
Delicious.
But touching them, I do not. But
so what you're telling me is you're not even gonna clean them. You don't even want to touch them. Period.
No, I won't.
But you'll put a worm on a hook.
Yeah.
Or you'll put a cricket.
Yeah.
Or a frog.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that at all. Most of the time, I use artificial bait anyway. I've always had.
So you're fishing for bass and crappie.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm bass. I love bass fishing. Period.
It's fun.
But I'm not touching the fucking fish. So just be prepared.
When you got a bass, you won't even put your hand in its mouth to get the hook out?
No, because it's the fucking texture of it, man.
It feels like a wire, dude, with teeth on it.
No, it don't. It feels like a fucking snot rocket in my fucking hand. And it's gross. And I don't want to do it.
Oh, shit. That's funny.
I don't want to put my foot, I don't want to lay it on the ground and put my foot on it.
Yeah, you don't want
to do that because I don't want to hurt the fish.
I will show you the easy way to do it.
If it involves touching the fish, I won't do it.
Wear a glove.
Well,
they do make gloves.
I've never done that. Okay. I haven't. That never even crossed my mind.
They make gloves that you can put on, and you can, because I guess there are some people that don't like it, but mainly the glove is for
spurs
fish with
and
teeth and and spurs.
Yeah, but I'm not. Yeah, that part I'm not worried about, but just the texture of it.
Okay,
so if there is gloves.
So what about gutting an animal? Same thing?
No, I don't think I would have a problem with that.
Okay.
I've never done that. As far as hunting, I've been 3 times in my life. Okay. The first time, I fucking passed out into a fucking thorn bush.
Okay, wait a minute. Why'd you pass out? That's the question.
Well, according to what they told me at the hospital, it was due from stress. Okay, so
you're just walking, you just passed out with
No. I was leaned up against a tree, and I was with a buddy of mine. We don't really talk much anymore, but I was standing there with a 12-gauge shotgun in my hand, and I'm leaned up against a tree, and I hear this noise, and I went, "Hey." Just kind of whispered it, just, "Hey." Next thing I know, I've got a knee in my back, rubbing my shoulders.
Wait. You got a knee in your back and he's rubbing your shoulders?
Yeah.
Was your pants up? That's like going to the doctor and he puts both his hands on your shoulder and you're bent over and he goes, "Okay, I'm going to check your prostate."
No, I mean, that's in a nutshell,
so wait,
that's pretty much
when you went hunting, have you ever dispatched an animal?
No.
Okay.
I have shot once, missed, but I've never actually killed anything.
Okay.
Yet. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
And as far as gutting it, I don't think I would have a problem with
a
that.
turkey. You really don't have to gut it unless you want the whole turkey. So you can just cut from the breastplate. So, and I can show you how to do that. It's easy to do. It's not hard to do.
And that's totally fine. I don't think I would have a problem with that. But just fish, for some reason, just the fucking texture of it, it makes me want to gag in my mouth.
That's crazy. Now, I've heard of people having texture problems with food, as of eating food.
I have that too.
See, I don't have a texture problem.
I've
eaten shit that's still moving. So,
no, no. I mean, when it comes to food, I'm picky anyway. Pizza, burgers, whatever.
See, that's the thing with me. I'm not really picky.
Well, now my wife, she does the whole, mussels. She does the oysters. And to me, oysters.
I love them, dude.
Fucking nasty.
I love them.
I mean, it looks like a big ass pile of fucking boogery snot in a fucking shell.
It doesn't taste like it. It's good.
Well, I'm sure it don't.
You just gotta get past that texture part of it.
Yeah, but I can't do that. If I put it in my mouth,
that's what we gotta get on video for the show.
I will gag. Just the fucking texture. Just.
Shit. They're delicious, though, dude. We got to get that on video of you fucking doing that.
No,
because that would be the ultimate, dude. Putting it on video, he's backing out. He's not even doing it. He's thinking about it. That's pretty funny, dude.
I can't do it. I won't do it.
Oh shit. One of my sons, he was like that with vegetables. Just vegetables, period. If you put a piece of broccoli and say, "Here, put it on a fork and put it here, just try it."
Right.
He's never tried it before. And he would puke even before it got to his mouth.
Yeah.
And he's like, "I don't like it." Just try it. You don't know if you like it or not until you try it. And he would just hurl, dude. I mean, I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to do that anymore, so. But I guess it's just a texture thing. I guess once you get something in your head, it's in there, I guess.
That's pretty much it. I mean.
I don't know how. I know how because our grandfather indoctrinated me into doing a lot of that stuff. So, he would say, "Try it, and then I'll tell you what you're eating."
Right.
So that was one of those gigs.
Well, obviously, since you're, several years older than me.
Several, hell, fucking 20.
You're not 20.
15, I think.
But he obviously passed away before he could instill any of that stuff in me.
I
So
was probably in 10th grade, bro. I was probably 14.
I was 4.
You were, yeah.
I think 4 or 5.
I may have been 15, maybe. I think it was before I had my license.
Yeah.
But he was funny as shit, dude. That would be a person that you'd want on interviewing right now.
Because
hell, he'd be 110 now or something like that. Be up there.
Yeah.
But he was funny as shit.
But man.
Yeah.
But
that was for Billy, wasn't it?
You're my boy, man. But yeah, so I mean, just just next few shows that we got coming up are definitely going to be good. Look at this motherfucker, Bill Cosby. Oh, what?
Yeah, and that's another one that's
supposedly he's supposed to be. He has a really hard time seeing.
So he won't know when he gets ass fucked until it's too late.
You know what? To be perfectly honest with you, I don't think he'll go to jail. I don't think he will go to jail.
I bet he will.
Because he's going to appeal and appeal and appeal and appeal.
What hell? What is he? 78, 80 years old? And I wouldn't even begin to imagine how much money he's already put in lawyers alone.
Yeah, I think he's like 80 or close to it. But all this stuff that supposedly happened 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean,
it still doesn't make it right.
No, it doesn't make it right, but there is a statute of limitations.
You're right.
But I don't even think that played a part, because I think that with the state that all this shit went down in, there's like a 25-year statute of limitations.
Well, what I heard was he'd already paid this woman off with like $3 million. So it was the police that went after him on this. It wasn't the woman.
Right. So
that's what I understand. I mean, I could be off, but that's what I understand. But regardless, he is guilty. So on 3 counts. So he will be will not be dropping the soap, I hope.
Well,
that just reminds me of that damn movie, Half Baked, when he's in there in the shower and he's fucking soap and soap on the rope and he's singing and shit. Fucking drops it. Oh shit. Yeah, we got some good shows coming up. You just got to stay tuned. Definitely share it. You got to share it. If people don't listen, that's where it's not that we get agitated. It's just that you got to share it so other people can listen, so we can get more people listening, more people following, more people keeping up with everything.
We want listeners for the show. Definitely.
We have fun doing this, but at the same time, I can call you on the phone if we don't have any listeners. I mean, you can just sit and talk on the phone. That's not what we want. We want to entertain people, and have a good time doing it, and that's just the whole gig of this.
Right.
So,
well, people. What?
See, this video is going to be awesome, dude, because they're going to be able to see your face, because you're going to be like, you're talking, and then you go,
well, I had a brain fart. So you guys can check us out on Facebook, Bustin' Nuts with B, the and symbol, and Max. Okay, so check us out on Facebook. Instagram, you can check us out there, Bustin' Nuts with B and Max. Twitter, Bustin' Nuts B Max. No and symbol. The way that they had us put the shit in, I don't get it, but it is what it is. Bustin' Nuts B Max. This video that we're making, should I hit the mic? It will be on YouTube. I will be posting it to YouTube.
You can see the weapon is real.
The weapon is real.
It's empty.
It is empty because, and notice that he has it on his side of the table, because if it was on mine, the way I'm feeling right now, I'd get in trouble. So
just gotta know your weapon, man. That's all it is.
But definitely check us out. Hold on, I got something for you guys.
Oh, he's gonna shit in the fucking microphone again. Oh, and he's gonna get it on video too. It's up for the microphone. Can you do it? Can you do it? You fucking retard.
All right.
That's how that smell. Fucking freak.
Smells like mustard gas that Mr. Oon let off in his country.
That's funny.
But yeah, definitely check us out. Share the shit.
Gotta share it, people.
Shit stinks.
I'm glad I don't smell it, dude. I'm too old. I guess my shit's burned out.
But yeah, for real. Definitely check us out.
You gotta share it, people.
Share it.
This whole thing here, it's not free. I mean, B put a lot of money into this, and this is a lot of our time. But we're here to entertain everybody else, and along with ourselves. I mean, we just. Me and him could sit for hours and just bullshit.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, we like to bullshit with you. So,
right.
That's the whole gig with having the podcast to begin with.
Right. And, I would eventually like for it to go further than expected.
Can't do it unless we have listeners.
Exactly.
So, we gotta have listeners and followers, and you're not going to get anything until you get that.
Exactly. So, with your guys' help,
they're 100% help.
Yeah.
We've got to have them, period.
Gotta have it. So, please like our shit.
Keep the emails coming.
Share our shit. Email us, BustinNutzwithBandMax@gmail.com. And I promise, next week, I will be giving out a number for you guys that you guys can actually text in. Now,
that would be interesting.
Now, with that, the number that you're going to be texting into, you can send text anytime. It doesn't matter. Night, day, whatever. And I will read the text, and then, if it's worthy enough, I will definitely talk about it.
Yeah.
So that'll be starting next week.
And we might even try Facebook Live for a few minutes here and there.
Yeah, we can do that.
It's not a big deal. Do that, it'd be pretty fun.
Yeah, and it's up to you guys.
Yeah, 100%.
100%. Up to you guys. So just like our shit, share it, and definitely listen next week. Like I said, we're going to have Brian Omer on, musician, heavy metal.
I have a good time with that.
Yeah, it's up to you guys. Make it happen for us, and we'll just go from there.
Sounds good to me.
All right, we appreciate you guys listening. Peace out. It's good. I like that.
Well, now when you do that video, you'll have to do whatever it is you're gonna do to it. But stop it, and then